Hello everyone, my name is Tara.
Hi, I'm Leslie and I'm Tara's sister.
Now, today is my first YouTube video and my sister Roslyn is going to ask me random questions about myself or about my syndrome.
So, what exactly is your syndrome?
My syndrome is Wildervanck syndrome. It mainly affects women and in my case it mainly affects the right side of the body and other parts too. Not all of it is on the right side, but some things are affected on the left as well.
So, what exactly does this affect in your body?
Okay, I'll start with the head and work my way down. Anyway, so my right eyebrow does not go up and down. I have no muscle or bone structure there. My right eye can only go up and down and to the left. I cannot look to the right. And my vision is not equally measured the same as this eye. And I have a dermoid, which is also known as a star. I call it my good luck charm. But it looks like a pearl in my eye, or some people might say an egg. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right there underneath the pupil. And as you can see, my nose is not equally lined, which also kind of creates a hard time for me to breathe, and my cheeks are not equally symmetrical. This cheek has more bone structure and is fuller. This side doesn't exactly have a lot of bone structure going on there, so there's not a lot of definition on this side of the face. And my jaw is not equally leveled either. And as you can see, my lips don't necessarily move to the words that I am saying. And I am deaf in this right ear, hard of hearing in my left ear. Yes, I wear hearing aid, so if people talk to me on this side, good luck with trying to get an answer because I most likely will not hear you. Not that I'm ignoring you, but it's what it is. Anyways, I have a shortage in my neck, which causes stiffness and caused me to stop growing instead of extending taller to maybe possibly 5'9", because both of my parents are tall, and my identical twin who does not have Wildervanck syndrome is 5'9", and possibly some change. And I have scoliosis, which is a curve in the spine, and my thumbs don't bend. I have no lines, so they can't bend. See? Any other questions?
Yes. So, in when how hard was it growing up with the syndrome that nobody really understood?
Well, when I was living in Canada, I didn't necessarily feel different at the time. I felt and saw myself as being normal, which is atypical. And when I moved here to the States, that's when my whole perspective of myself changed, because the kids were really mean to me. They made fun of me. They called me a freak of nature, retarded, even though that is no longer a medical term. So that was just ignorant on their part. But people treated me badly and assumed that I was pretty much a vegetable.
Oh, okay. My next question. When you would okay, hold on, let me rephrase. When you look at life, what do you think of it? Do you think this is a punishment or do you think this is actually just the way you should be?
When I was going through the motion of nobody wanted to be my friend, feeling like my family was ashamed of me. I felt like a burden to them the way they treated me and other people as well. And I just felt like I was punished at the time. But then as I got older and older, I started to realize that God doesn't make mistakes. I know some people are not religious or believe in God, but I definitely believe in a God, and I definitely believe that there is a higher power. And, it took me a while to realize that He did not make me this way as a punishment, nor did He take less time to make me, as I would say. I feel like He took a lot of time to craft me, and it took me a long time to realize that this is my purpose in life, to be this person. Because honestly, if it wasn't for me to go through all the hard times and people making fun of me and not giving me a chance and stuff like that, it made me understand life a lot more. I see things that a lot of people cannot see. I am a much deeper person, and because of my hearing loss and everything else, I have developed another type of sense where I can read people, and not like palm reading or anything, but read, people, understand what they're going through. I have many point of views, and I tend to have a lot to teach to other people who atypical or not so much atypical, but I have a gift in that, and a lot of people have acknowledged that when they have actually taken into consideration to get to know me. And so I do not feel like it's a punishment anymore. Yes, I may have my bad days where I just feel really emotionally negative about myself, but that's everyone. Everybody has those bad days, and I definitely thank God for making me this person, because I honestly wouldn't understand life a lot better if it hadn't been me going through this, me fighting for my life ever since I was born.
So, was there any discrimination ever going around when you were like a kid? Was there like would they let you play kickball with the other kids or whatever? When you were
Um,
younger?
I was discriminated a lot, when it came to softball, kickball. I was the last person on a team every single time, and it had nothing to do with my ability. It had to do with the way I looked, because those were the kids that were making fun of me, and nobody wanted to be my friend. And so I was always the last person to be on a team, and the after school program had a track team that me and my sister joined. And well, I wanted to join it, because everybody else was doing it, and I didn't see why I couldn't join. So I asked, can I be a part of the team? She denied me. So I told my mother, and my mother came up to the after school program, and she was like, if you really want a sister on the team, you have to take Tara as well. And so she accepted me on the team, and I made it all the way to city finals and came in second place, and that is pretty darn good. I felt really good about myself. I felt proud, because here there was people telling me I couldn't do things because I'm disabled or because I have my limitations. Yes, I have my limitations, but you cannot let that stop you from achieving your goals. Yes, you might have to work extra hard, but why should you think that things should be easy anyways? If you work hard for it, you appreciate it better. And I felt really good about myself, because it definitely built my self-esteem up a little bit. It made me feel like, yes, people think I'm a vegetable, but really I'm not a vegetable. I have a brain. I can have a conversation. I can laugh, hear, talk, dance, play sports, get dirty, go on roller coasters. I could do all of those things. I work hard. I am on the dean's list. I'm in college now, and I'm part of a Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society program at my school. And so, you know, people always assume the worst of me, and that's that. Any more questions?
No.
Anyways, I made this YouTube video because I wanted to get people to understand me a little better and understand the syndrome. Now, Wildervanck syndrome isn't always the same with everyone who has it. It's very rare, so all the women that have it may not have the same type of, visual impairment. And some people might have their mouth all the way to the side, or just be completely deaf, or completely blind, or other type of things. But the doctor said that I was pretty lucky, with my condition, and that's why my name is Tara Luck, because I am lucky, and I feel lucky. I feel very blessed, and I hope that this video could maybe change people's perspectives of people with disabilities or people who look different. And if you have any questions, please ask me. Do not be ashamed to ask me, because if you don't ask, you'll never know the answer. And if you never know the answer, you just assume, and it might not be accurate. And I'd rather people ask me a question about my syndrome, or ask me why do I look this way, but don't ask in such a negative or mean way. There are different ways to ask questions without being
Negative.
rude, or curt. So this is my first YouTube channel, and I plan to make more. So have a great day, people, and
Bye.
thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.